Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's a beautiful day outside, so the first thing I'm going to do is get out there. So let's go. So this is why I'm under here. We've got this part of the exhaust ripping away from the rest of it. So this back box, it's rusted, but it is splitting off. And I think some of the reason for that is because it didn't have this support that I've put there. There was no support in the exhaust right from the front near the engine all the way to here, to this back box, just the hangers that are on that. And I think it might be because this is probably a cheap exhaust, so there's a mount just there, up there on the car, but there was nothing on the exhaust. So I bought this to clamp on, but I just had to make it fit somehow. But it does support it now, and so I've just recently put that on. There's nothing else taking the weight apart from this, but look, as you can see, it's completely pulling apart now. So I did stick a load of this crap on to quieten it down a bit while I got to sort it, but now the idea is trying to get it off. So I did have a go when I was under here at these bolts, but they're unbelievably tight, so I'm hoping that a bit of heat will sort that out. So let's have a go. Of course, the best thing to do would be to buy a new exhaust, buy a new back box. This was buffed off at the other end. This broke off at the other end, and I took the exhaust off and welded up that other end quite a long time ago. But I like to try and make things last. So the other end, my welding's lasted quite a long time, so hopefully when I sort this out, this will last for a bit longer. Oh. Hopefully a bit of heat will loosen it up a bit. Folding that bracket, because the bracket's nearly rusted through, I think. God, blimey. Okay, that's loosened them. Yeah, it won't surprise me if that snapped off soon, that bit of that bracket, but might be able to fix that as well. Right, that's apart then. So, just need to get it off these hangers. That's one. Nothing I like more than Sunday morning under the car, wrestling with an exhaust pipe. Oh, there we go, we've got it. Right, now we've got it off, let's have a better look at it, see what we're dealing with. Looks like we just got to it in time, look. It's just hanging on by a tiny little bit. So I need to fetch all this off and see what's left. And this bracket, got to see if we can find any metal under this crap, because half of that's missing. But I might be able to rescue it. We'll find out in a bit. Just get most of the crap off that I've stuck on it. It's not even the right stuff anyway. I only had, when I wanted to quieten it down a bit, I only had this stuff. So, exhaust assembly paste. So really that's only for putting on the joints when you're putting them together, stop it leaking. So when we put this together I will be using that. Right, I think I got most of that gunk off. So now let's see if we can clean it up to get it so it's weldable. I know what I need in this dusty situation. Might get a little bit of it. Probably thinking at this point, why ain't the idiot wearing a mask? And it's like I've said before, if I wear a mask, I've got a choice. I can either see what I'm doing or wear a mask and then completely not be able to see what I'm doing. So until I've got some kind of complete full face covering, you know, where I can wear my glasses, I can't see. Right, that'll do. That's clean enough for welding. As you can see, it's got a crack round there and around there. I think it's just this bit holding it on. So all the way around here and around here. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. So the flux core MIG welding that I do outside. So I don't use it in this little welding booth that I did. This is going to be for TIG welding. I know that I still haven't got round to doing a video on that yet. But one day I will. But yeah, that's going to be for that, because there's too much spatter, you know, hot spatter going everywhere with this welder, so I don't want to burn my workshop down, so I do this outside. Getting it tacked in place. I think I might put my top on so I don't get any burns from the welding flashes. I think I'm going to have to go round this in like small welds just joining onto each other, because the welder that I've got, it hasn't got a proper setting. It's just got high and low, and low's too low. And if I try and run a proper weld, I might end up burning through it, if I'm there too long. Right, that'll do for that. Looks crap, but it'll do the trick. That's not going to go anywhere. So now I've just got to bodge these two bits up to make them stronger. I'm just going to weld a washer on that bit that's missing, and the same there, and then that'll make them a bit stronger than what they are, and then we can stick loads of glue on this when we clamp it up. There's hardly any clouds in the sky. Yeah, lovely and beautiful outside. I'm stuck under here. My daughter and her boyfriend's going to a vintage toy and comic shop. If I wasn't stuck under here, I'd go with them. Because if you don't know, I'm into vintage toys, like vintage action figures and stuff like that. If you're interested in out like that, I'll put a link in the description to this. There'll be a link to my other YouTube channel that's got to do with vintage and retro toys. Right. Yeah, that should be alright on there. I think everything else will drop to bits before that will. So, let's get it. What should we do first? Let's put it up on these hangers again. Get on there. Put it on a little bit. There we go. I'm too old for shit like this. Right. Where it should go. Oh. Maybe I'm not too old for this. Maybe I'm just too unfit for this. Oh, right. That's all right. So I bodged this bracket up, put washers on there, welded them on, and that's just strengthening the bit there. Right, we need to get these nuts off. I need to slap a load of this exhaust paste around these clamps. So, right, line them back off again. Maybe I'll be better off with the washer sticking outwards towards the camera, because I think this exhaust pipe there might be thinner than that bit, because I'd have probably been better off grinding them off, but because I'm just lobbing this on, bodging it up, I don't really care. There's not going to be many people underneath here looking at this. Time for this stuff. Top first and then that. There we go. Right, let's see if we can pull that up. Right, I'll start it up, you see if it's alright. Yes, all seems alright. Let that tick over and warm up to set that. But yeah, I think that'll last for ages, that there. Okay folks, that's sorted, and this is going to be a quick one because I just got in touch with my daughter and a boyfriend and they're just setting off now, so they're going to be able to pick me up to go to this vintage toy and comic shop that's quite a long way away. So I'm going to get cleaned up and shoot off there. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time. Take care.